good to see you guys. It's good to be here. Yesterday evening when we met for drinks, everyone was asking me if I was ready, and I said no, because I wasn't, because the slides were pulled together today, but the good news is that the technology was worked on for a number of weeks, and I've already run several demos, and it is definitely working. So this is probably the first time that tech came before slides. A quick recap, if you don't know what we do and who we are making the world more physically active. So we're not Web3 native guys. We wanted to be in Web3, but actually our heart and soul is to make the world more physically active, and we believe that crypto is the best way to achieve that. When we started in 2014, we inadvertently invented Move to Earn. So this thing actually exists for a very, very long time. We had a first wave of competitors in 15, 16 that went by the Dodo's way. And you obviously know the second wave that killed the whole Move to Earn idea in the minds of a lot of people, because people think that it is a scam. It's not. But actually, to move forward from where we are right now, the movement economy is a lot better narrative, we believe, because Move to Earn is trivializing it, and you'll see why I am saying this in a few slides. So, how did we get to movement economy thinking? We realized that there is a lot of similarities between movement and attention. Both are valuable to you. Both are valuable to third parties that are prepared to pay for them. And they're both scarce. And humanity has managed to build a $7 trillion economy around attention. That's called attention economy. And the reason why I was saying that Move to Earn is probably not really the best way of describing it is because $7 trillion attention economy in the world of crypto would have been called pay attention to earn. And it would have been a tiny little segment somewhere, and there would be, kind of several dozen businesses trying to play that game. This is already played out. Well, actually, there is another one that is very, very big. It's called work to earn, and I think we're terribly familiar with that. So, Move to Earn needs to change, and we believe that it has to be called movement economy, because if attention is $7 trillion, holy shit, why would movement economy be any smaller than that? Because it contributes health, it contributes to you living longer, it contributes to you being fitter, healthier, mental health, absenteeism. We just kicked off a very interesting project with a bunch of universities around the world to estimate the actual financial value of physical activity. And within the next 3 months, we are going to start getting answers from these universities, and all the estimates are pointing to a number that is significantly different than the way the world estimates movement economy right now. And it is a massive paradigm shift, and this is something that we need all of your help to push out so that we can escape from this really, really nasty image that Move to Earn still has. So what do we need to do? Well, we need to unleash the value of your movement. And what is the value of your movement? It's sweat. The way sweat is designed, it captures your physical activity. And because it's traded on open exchanges, this is effectively the price that humanity is willing to pay for 5,000 steps, roughly, right now. It is not a lot, but it is also the situation that we would have faced if we were to talk about attention value 20 years ago. If somebody asked you how valuable your attention 20 years ago, nobody would have been able to give an answer. Right now, we know it precisely down to a cent, and it is humongous and not trivial. So, movement economy benefits all. There is a huge difference between the way attention economy is structured right now and how we're structuring movement economy. Attention economy is structured for the benefit of big tech. You pay attention, they take it from you, they sell it to the highest bidder, they put everything into their pocket. And what you get in return is 2 gigs worth of storage on your Gmail. That's pretty much it. And the current value, this is square root of nothing in comparison to the value of your activity. So it is really lopsided, and we're not participating in the economy that we have created. In movement economy, because we are able to tokenize by verifying your physical activity, you are the primary benefactor. You are getting that value. That makes you move more, and therefore you're going to create even more value. And there is no one big tech company that is going to put it all in their pocket. And decentralization and blockchain tech is an enabler of that. But where we are right now still has some significant limitations. And this takes me to chain abstraction. We've been discussing not chain abstraction using these words, but the concept of chain abstraction with Ilya for quite a long time already. In Vietnam, we had a very long conversation about, how can we achieve this. And I believe that is a fundamental enabler of us unlocking movement economy. Why? Well, because our goal is to make the world more physically active, not, this half-empty hole, not Denver, not one state, but actually the world. And that means that we need to attract a lot of people that are never going to bother with all of these complexities of moving from one chain to another. Those of you that have done it recently, when you move from one chain to another, you need to get an account, fund the account, bridge your assets from one chain to another, and then you are going to be able to become active. Chain abstraction is taking care of that and removes all of that complexity and hides it under just 1 or 2 clicks. So we think that, and this is what Ilya was saying in our meeting in Lisbon on Friday, that the best definition for chain abstraction is that there is no chain. So as from today, it's not just a narrative, it is actually a reality. And thanks to Firat, Anthony, I don't know if he's here, no? And a bunch of guys on our side, they managed to build the actual implementation, and they have helped us to integrate BSC, which now works seamlessly with my Near wallet. So let's start with something simple. If I want to make a transfer to my account that is attached to, sorry guys, to do a demo and to speak. Obviously, I wasn't developing technology. You see, I can't even put a mic on. Brilliant. So, let me switch to my phone. So what I have now is the Math wallet, which is on BSC testnet, and I have some TBNB on it. And I want to send it to an account that is controlled by my Near account and my Near keys. So, in order to do that, I open Sweat Wallet, I go into my portfolio, and miraculously I already have BNB token included into the interface. And I would like to request a payment, and this is my BNB address. I copy it, I put it into my Math wallet. How much? 0.14. And I'm making transfer. And if I go back to Sweat Wallet and I go into my balance, voila, it arrives almost instantly. So Thank you. So my near wallet is able to pull the information from the BNB chain and show the new balance. Now, where it really matters most, because seeing an account and seeing a transfer coming in is relatively easy. Where the real magic is in me being able to make a transfer from this account to another BNB account using my near keys. So let me just start my transfer interface, and I'm going to retrieve here my BNB address of my Math wallet. I'm plugging it to my transfer interface. And let's say I'd like to transfer 0.25. Now, what you see here is pretty incredible, because not just that we're ready to send the transfer, but we're also ready to pay for it using Sweat, our native token. So it's not just near gas fees, but it is also going to pay for BNB gas. And this transaction is taking a wee bit longer, and I think Firat probably would be able to explain it better than me, but under the hood, it is 5 transactions that are happening simultaneously. But because it's BNB, it's not Ethereum, and it's one of the reasons why we started with this integration. It is not going to take minutes and minutes and minutes. Last time I did it was about 25 seconds. Right, let's count. Yay! Happy days, but you know what? This is what our wallet is saying. Now let's go back to Math wallet and check. Voila, the transaction has arrived back. So basically, we've been talking about chain abstraction for a very long time. Thank you. And it's been a narrative, but actually it is very real right now. We know that it's not just possible, but it's already working, and it's just a question of time to get it into a production state. I already had this morning conversation with BNB guys, and they couldn't believe their eyes. So this is definitely going to help to build a lot of bridges and a lot of different partnerships, and definitely expand the reach of us as an ecosystem, and help our users to get exposure to a lot of other projects out there, and attract their users to what we're doing. So thank you very much, guys, and welcome to the world of chain abstraction. Working.